Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today we have a new video. I'm going to be doing a rebuild here, so it's going to be a longer video, less cuts, just the normal stuff. And today we are going to be rebuilding my favorite team, the Cincinnati Bengals, and I'm using that fantasy guy. I think was the title of the roster. I'm doing that new update, so it should have Jamar Chase and everybody. So I'm excited to see how it goes. I know some of the ratings are a little bit lower, or a little different depending on how he does it, so it could be a little weird. But we're going to hop into it, and I'm going to see if I can rebuild the Bengals. So here we are. We're looking at the team right now. We're going to see what they have, and then we're going to go from there pretty much. It's going to be a little bit different. I'm not really sure how I'm going to talk the entire time just because I want to see. I don't really know what to do. So this will be new for everybody. So here we go. Offensive line, not as bad. I really like Jonah Williams. I think that's somebody, as a Bengals fan too, that I'm really high on this year. I think he's going to have a great year. The rest of the O-line is a little suspect. I think Jackson Carman's probably going to end up starting on the right side, so that'll be interesting. They did just lose Keem Adeniji. He tore his pec in practice. Tight end position's kind of weak. The man, the myth, the legend, Joe Burrow, that's going to be the driving force of this entire team. Jamar Chase, who's going to be great. 80 overall, that's awesome. T. Higgins as well. The wide receiver is really strong part. Defensively, let's see how we're doing here. Chidobe Awuzie, not bad. Trey Wayne's not bad either. Mike Hilton, really solid. Defensive line, honestly, pretty good. I'm pretty okay there. Jesse Bates, honestly, great. Linebackers, again, another weak point, but we'll work with that. But so far, it's not terrible. It's not good, but it's something that we can definitely build upon. Evan McPherson, gotta love that too. Kick returner. I was looking at the specialist stuff right now. I know it's really important to have your best receiver in the slot and your best corner in the slot too, just with how they simulate things. So that far, we're already good. What I'm going to look at now is I want to go to free agents and look at some guys that I would genuinely sign if I was the Bengals. But I'm not going to do anything crazy or anything that I don't think is realistic really here. Because what I could do is sign all these guys, trade them, do something like that. But we'll just kind of go. I'm trying to win a Super Bowl as quickly as I can with them. And you know, honestly, after looking at the free agents, I don't think it's super realistic to see any of these guys the Bengals going out and signing. So I'm not going to do anything here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to simulate to the mid-season, but I'm going to stop it a little short so that way we can make some trades or anything, see if we can go from there. I don't know how it's going to go. You guys got to let me know what you want to see, how you guys want me to run this, because I've never done this before. So we're going to stop it at, I want to say week 6 is when I'm going to end the sim, so that way we can look and see what we need to do going into the mid-season, see how we're actually doing. So week 7 we just lost. That's not great. Frustrated running back, X factor there. We can re-sign some guys. Right now we were 1-6. Oh no, that's not good. With these, I'll probably just do the upgrades. I'll get to see what we can upgrade. I'm probably just gonna simulate them all. Joe Burrow seems to be playing pretty well. Here we go. We're just gonna do this auto upgrade everybody and just go from there. But man, that is not good. 1-6. Someone's got to be injured, right? Like there's no way they're that bad just normally. Joe Burrow's, Joe Mixon's hurt. That definitely sucks. Trayvon Williams hurt too, but everybody else on offense seems to be fairly healthy. That O-line definitely is not helping. On the halfway point, we're gonna try to see what we can do to add to the team. The defense is looking pretty okay. I want to look at the stats right now. Man, 1-6. That'll not get it done. We are last in the division. I mean, that's terrible. So I know something too that I've seen on other rebuild stuff. I've watched Bengal too. If you guys haven't, go check him out. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. It's definitely weird to record like this long at a time. But I know your playbooks actually do matter here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep those the same, but I'm going to change up the playbook. I don't know why this affects it, but it does. I'm going to go to the Panthers playbook, because that's the one I use in Ultimate Team. I don't know if that's going to affect anything too much. I'm going to keep the 3-4-3 playbook just because I think that'll work. But let's look at free agents right now and see what we can sign and what we should do. So right here, Mike Hilton. I definitely think I want to sign him. He's 26, so I think he's only going to go up. And we have a ton of cap room this year, so that's obviously great. So we are going to sign Mike Hilton. Perfect offer. That's great. Mike Daniels, he's 31. I'm not going to re-sign him. Ricardo Allen, same thing. He's older. And free safety, I don't really want to sign that big of a deal with Jesse Bates back there, so I'm going to let him walk. Eli Apple, I honestly think is a good depth guy, especially in Madden right now. I think that's going to be a really good signing. He's still 25, and 75 I don't think he's going to get you murdered on that side of the field, so we will take that. Larry Ogunjobi, I'm actually going to sign too. We're going to have some money to make some impact signings in free agency this year, so I think we're going to see a huge distance there. We couldn't get him. Contract length is it, but that's it. that's not ideal. Riley Reef, I honestly think we're going to re-sign solely to be able to solidify that spot. I think he's going to go down significantly in overall, so that's not going to be great for next season. But looking around, everything else, I think I'm okay with moving on with at this point. Looking down, I don't think we're going to re-sign many of these guys. I might re-sign Kevin Huber because I'm going to stand there, and I don't think special teams matter so much in Madden. But from here, I'm going to sign Samaje Perine too, just because he's going to get a lot of snaps right now. Just because everybody else is injured. So we're going to do that. And at this point, I think we are okay. We are going to download a Madden one here. So for this one, I am going to pick a random 2022 class just because I have no idea what to expect from these. I don't project this much when I look at other drafts and stuff. I don't look this far ahead. So this will be something where it's guys that I really don't know who these are. I'm not a huge college football guy, not a big scout person. So we're just going to kind of go with what they think is best. Being this high in overall too, it might be something we try to trade this pick, if I'm being honest. It's going to be so high up. There's going to be a lot of quarterbacks. Like, we don't need a quarterback. So I'm not even going to draft scout a guy like that. I'm just going to go through here and pretty much scout all the guys that are not quarterbacks. I probably shouldn't do wide receivers either, just so I can see these stats and try to guess at who's going to be best for me. But yeah, that's all we can do right now. And at this point, we can trade here. So I'm going to look and see what I can trade for the first round, because I probably have the first overall pick projection right now. And we have the third pick. So we could probably try to get something good, try to get a lineman. And because I think that's why our team is struggling right now. So I know something in the past is you could trade for really good linemen for really cheap. So I'm going to see what we can get for Quentin Nelson, see if it's still kind of broken. I don't really know. Okay, so Quentin Nelson is definitely probably an untouchable, and he definitely is. So that's good. But let's kind of shop around and see if there's any guys we can get. Right now we do have right tackle locked up for the next year, so that we're fine with. I'm really looking for guards. I think guards like Chris Lindstrom here could be a really good guy we could try to pick up. But here I just don't know. I don't play enough franchise at this moment to see what can get this trade done. Let's try to offer a third, and it was accepted. So that's awesome. I don't know if that's bad, because I don't know if third picks like that are something you should get rid of that quickly. But we will see. I mean, this is going to be a learning process. This is my first rebuild, so you guys will kind of see from there. Jalen Mayfield's a guy that was drafted this year, so I don't think they'll be willing to give him up. Will Hernandez is a guy I've always liked to get in the past. Let's see what we can do here. What do they need? They need a center, a quarterback. We can't give them. We're not giving them Joey B. They need a middle linebacker, right guard, left tackle. See, this is tough because we can't give up either of these guys. We need them. For the center position, I don't think Trey Hopkins is injured in this. I don't think they'll take Billy Price, but we could try. Let's just see what the interest. None at all. I'm not sure if I'd be interested in Billy Price either. So I don't blame them there. Those good draft picks. Let's see what a 5th and a 6th look like there. Okay, so 5th and maybe a 4th. What's that look like? Normally I'm a big guy. Let's try to trade another round next year. Let's try third next year and a 5th this round. Oh, it's close. So let's do. Can I do a 5th next year too? 2 5ths, a 3rd. Let's go. We get Will Hernandez. So this is pretty solid. I think this is a good way to start rebuilding this team. We're still gonna have a really high pick, and I'm pretty sure the guys. So we turned. Wow. So that's pretty good. That's good looking right now. I will say that 100%. That line looks a lot better just off of trading those few guys. And no one's really banged up. So I think that's even better for us. The main thing is the free agency is going to be huge for this team, because we have a lot of money spent in not a lot of holes, but we've got holes. Left outside linebacker, something we definitely got to address. But besides that, I feel pretty confident about this. I'm going to move Larry Ogunjobi up to defense tackle too. I don't know why he wasn't there. I should have had him there from the beginning. That's definitely on me. I think another thing is our Trey Waynes got hurt again, I think. So that's definitely hurts. But let's simulate to the end of the season, see if we can finish off strong. I have to cut 2 players real quick. I'm not going to... Renell Wren, I guess I'm going to cut you, my man. Sorry about that. And Xavier Su'a-Filo, probably. Just because I feel like those are guys that might get cut for the Bengals, and they save us some cap space there too. But right now, let's simulate to the rest of the season. Nothing we can do now. We've rebuilt what I think we need to, and the rest I really want to attack in free agency this year. I think I'm going to try to make this video 30 minutes. Let me know what you guys want to see. I'll probably get 3 seasons maybe is what I'm assuming. I don't know how this editing will go or anything. Hopefully it's going to be one longer video with less cuts than usual. But let's see. We win the last week of the season. That's not too bad. 34-15. Let's just do these quick upgrades. Get all those guys up and done. Practice squad signs. We did not make the playoffs. Let's see what our record ended up being. We ended up being 6-10. So one unbeaten run during that last stretch of season. That's not too shabby. So let's simulate forward and move on so that way we can try to sign some guys and then end up signing free agency, getting our own guys, and then signing other players. Just see how that goes. But right now, first we have to get there, and this is taking me a while. Pro Bowl roster, don't really care about that. This will all be new. I don't really know what I'm doing here, so I'm not gonna lie. Trey Hendrickson got hurt. That's not great either. So yearly awards, just see if we're anywhere there. Let's look at AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Joe Burrow anywhere. That's not great. We don't like to see that. Scouting college guys, this is where it gets tough because I don't know if I should show you guys the stuff on the screen, but I'm going to just because I don't know what to do. So let me know, guys, what kind of stuff I should cut out for the next video. We'll see how many we get through in here. You guys just gotta let me know and what you guys like from this, what you guys don't. If you guys even want to see rebuilds or stuff on the channel, just let me know. I just definitely want to give it a shot, see how Jamar Chase and everybody play for the Bengals right now. Super Bowl week, who is it? And the Buccaneers-Chiefs rematch, and the Buccaneers go back to back. Look at the retirements real quick. Anything crazy? Chad Henne, Adam Vinatieri's done. Wow, it's kind of sad pouring out for the guy. But let's see who we can re-sign. I still want to re-sign Larry Ogunjobi. I do want to make that a thing. Contract length is good, but that's it. Let's bump up the money a little bit. Nothing too crazy. These 3.5 for, and then let's do 4.5 as a signing bonus. So that way, if we can try to cut him. Offers perfect. Let's go. So we can cut him without losing too much. But everybody else, I really think I'm going to sign Kevin Huber just because he's a guy. If we do win a Super Bowl, I want him on the team. Oh, he's not interested in signing with me? Oh, that hurts. That hurts, Kevin. I think we're going to have to let you walk, my man. I think we're going to have to let you walk. But let's move on to free agency. This will be kind of interesting. I don't really know how this is going to go. But let's sign some guys, you know? Let's see who's out there. Who do I want to sign for the Bengals? Bakhtiari's old. Kareem Hunt. I don't need free safety. Antonio Brown with the weird face game. Quan Short, old. Gronk. Wow, a lot of the guys making it are old. Marlon Mack. I mean, honestly, I should probably sign a running back because I'm not going to lie. Every time I do one of these, let's get a punter out of the way first. Let's get him. But every time I don't sign a backup running back, Joe Mixon gets hurt, which really sucks. So don't spend money there either. But at the same time, if he can't stay healthy in these, this is gonna get tough. Von Bell, I like him, so I'm gonna keep him there. We got a cornerback should be a position I might go after. Is there anybody younger? Garden Conley could be good for like a depth signing or something. Trey Waynes does hit free agency this year because of how much. I don't know how he does it that because I didn't even get a chance to re-sign him. But we'll take that because he was getting a lot of money. Let's sign Conley here. I think Conley's gonna be a good depth piece, and we can kind of try to make an impact on other positions. No one's signing him, so that's great. Right into linebackers is where we we need somebody, but the thing is, this is a really shallow pool this year. Let's try to go for this 26-year-old Eric Wilson. I think that's probably going to be a boost there at least. I should go through and just kind of see what everybody else is looking like, what kind of free agents are there, how much money I can spend. Wow. The linebacker, we're going to go Morrow here just because he's younger, and it's a shallow pool this year at the linebacker position. Most of these positions, I'm not going to lie, there's not a ton of talent. Tack McKinley at 25 might be a guy I make a move on, especially since he has a higher dev. I probably won't sign defensive tackle. Defensive tackle, I feel fine. They're both 27s. That is a little less ideal, but I actually do think I'm going to take a chance on Tack McKinley. 25 years old. I think that's going to be a huge signing for us. Get him some money. Still got a lot of cap room too. And left end, Sam Hubbard gets a really good dev, so I think I'm going to stick with him. Let's look at right tackle. Right tackle again, real shallow this year. Redleaf goes out to his 72. So I think we're gonna get Bobby Massey and kind of rock with him and see what's going on there. Right guard I feel good at. Center is gonna be a position where we probably should sign somebody. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sign Ted Karras. Just getting these base lineups is gonna be pretty solid for us. And then left guard we're good with, and then left tackle I feel good with too. We don't even need Bakhtiari. So that's tough. We got a lot of money left. I feel like signing a tight end might make a difference. It's some of these guys, like I don't know how much signing a 34-year-old or 31-year-old is really going to pay off here. If I look at receiver too, we're really deep at receiver. I don't think that's something I need to spend money at because I'm not sure how these guys are going to get their usage since we have T in all of them. You know, I do think I'm going to sign a Marlon Mack or something. I think it makes the most sense in Madden to do it because I wouldn't do this in real life at all. I don't like signing running backs to money, but I think Gus Edwards, not Gus Edwards. Let's go Tariq Cohen. I feel like he's a nice change of pace from the Joe Mixon what we have. So we're going to offer that, and then I think that's pretty solid, honestly. Let's sign Trubisky. No, we're not signing Trubisky. I'm teasing, guys. It was a joke. But let's see how many people we actually get back from that. Let's see. I don't know what that's going to look like. Everybody accepted, so that's awesome. Looking good so far. Scouting again, I'm just going to kind of run through everything. I should probably stick to linebackers, I think is going to be my attack at the beginning. So we're just going to try to knock all these guys out here, try to get through some, and just try to draft the right guys. I know this is kind of weird hearing me talk like this, but I think this is who do we need to pick 5th year? We are not picking up Billy Price's 5th year option. That's never mind. No, I do not want to pick it up. I pressed the wrong button and it almost made me I almost accepted it, which would have been bad. Okay, Bobby Massey accepted. That's great. We have a decent right tackle at least. Hopefully we can draft a right tackle of the future in these drafts. Hopefully see what we can do. Try to get some middle linebacker help. The outside linebackers where I think we're really struggling the most. So I think that's going to be a difficult thing to overcome, especially since the free agency was very weak. I'm not sure. I feel like that happens to me all the time. Whenever I do free agency here in Madden, I feel like it's always pretty weak when I have a ton of money, which sucks because that's when you actually need to like hit some picks and go from there really. But it's just not ideal whenever I seem to want to do it. So right now the right tackle is not looking great either. Neither is middle linebacker. A lot of these positions, I'm not going to lie, are not super ideal for us. Looking at some of the combine grades, like left outside linebacker doesn't look terrible, but man, the right isn't looking that strong either. Let's see, like, I don't know. This is going to be tough. The drafting is where I always feel like I mess up. So you guys will kind of see what goes on there. This might be a little bit longer of a video, maybe 30, 45 minutes. We're not going to do the recap. We're just going to start the draft. In and of itself, we're hurrying up. We're going to skip to our pick because who cares about the rest of these guys? Here, ooh, an 80 overall. My goodness. Here we go. What do we need? I would say right now, defense looks solid, but I feel like getting a linebacker is going to be huge. But I just don't know how much that matters in Madden. Like, we definitely don't need receivers. And this receiver looks like a stud. But I just don't think we need him right now. We don't need a quarterback. Let's see. What's our trade option? How far back can we move and how many more picks can we gain? Wow, we get the Bears' first round pick for next year. I need more than that. I need some this year too. Wow, pick this year and next year. Then we're moving all the way down. Wow, the Jags pick next year. That could be really good. A lot of these are actually pretty interesting trade options. I've never actually looked at this. Their pick this year and next year. Eagles could be bad next year too. That could be something interesting. But I'm actually going to stick here. I'm going to pick a guy just because I feel like that's what I should do. Is pick somebody here. I think the pick that I want to make is I'm going to take this Owen Pepo. I'm going to assume that's his name. Cornerback's always not bad to look at. I just want to look around to make sure I'm getting the best option available. Tight end honestly wouldn't be bad either because I want to stick on the offense. But I think the defense was so bad that I really think it's between one of these guys. And I think Owen is the best pick. We're going to take him. A 76 overall hidden dev. That's pretty solid. I will take that for sure. And we're just going to move to the next pick. So that's not bad. Owen Pepo from, I'm probably saying his name wrong. I apologize if we've got any Auburn fans that know him. I do not. But now here's where it's going to get difficult because I don't have any of these guys scouted or anything. That guy's a fast cornerback. That's not bad. Left tackle does not have a ton of upside there. Again, this is where I'm going to have to start guessing on guys. And this is where I feel like it's going to fall off the rails. We're not going to pick the right guys. And somehow it's going to be all on me that I screwed up the draft. 7.2 combine grade. And he doesn't even look that good. Like, this stuff's where it gets hard, guys. This is where it gets super hard for me personally, just because I have no clue. A good halfback. We're not drafting a halfback. Not even a good guard. Like, none of these guys are good. Does this happen to everybody, or is it just me? I'm gonna try to trade back here just because I have no idea what to do. So we're gonna trade away our pick, review offers. What gives us the most? So we're gonna want to take something with the threes. So a second and a fourth, second and a fourth, second and a fifth. So let's put towards the front again. Second and a third. Ooh, we're doing an interdivision. Why not? You should never do this, but we're gonna do it right now because we're being weird, you know. So swim until our next pick, make our selection. Right outside linebacker still up there. We drafted a middle linebacker. Should probably draft some line here, but the thing is, there's not gonna be many good spots. See, this is where it gets tough. Here we go. We got a left. I think I might take a risk on this left side linebacker. Henry from Tennessee. Let's do it. 73 overall. Okay, we actually didn't reach there, and he's probably gonna be a starter. I think he's gonna be better than anybody that we could have gotten, or any guy we signed in free agency, if I'm being completely honest. We ended up getting a third, even though we traded that away in the offseason, so that's not bad. Let's try to see some depth guys. 7.0. Well, here we go. Another a right. A right would be good. We could like kind of round out the core. Left tackle probably wouldn't be bad, but I feel like these guys are so bad right here. That's the only thing. Right outside of I think is going to be the move. Mike Rose, or what do we got going on here? Who was the guy I was just looking at? Was it DeAndre? No. It was the other right. I just lost him. Oh, it was King. Let's take King. Why not? Let's be ballsy. Ooh, 67. Yeah, that is not ideal. Yeah, drafting in here is definitely going to be the tough part. I'm probably going to try to get 2 to 3 seasons in this video, so I apologize if this is long. But just let me know what you guys want to see next, what team I should rebuild or do anything like that, because I do think this stuff's fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's going to be different. I'm probably not going about the way I should. But you know what? That's the fun, guys. We're going to learn together. We're going to grow. I'm going to become the best franchise guy. Xavier Truss looks like kind of a steal in this spot, but he's not. 66 overall, so that's tough. We're just going to move right along. Try not to pick any more bad guys. We don't have a fifth because we did trade that away, I'm pretty sure, for somebody. Ooh, here we go. We got a line. Okay, see, I think we're going to take this guy. Dante Lucas from Florida State. Looks like a bit of a... Okay, he's not a steal. See, that's the stuff I don't get. How can their combine grades be so good? And then they're not good. Maybe it's just because it's like somebody else's sim, and they don't have as many diamonds in the rough, I would say, in these as the other ones. From here... I don't even know where I should draft. Probably line somewhere. I feel like I don't need a guard though. I should probably get a quarterback. Zach Wilson. Is this the real Zach Wilson? Let's just take him. And we get Zach Wilson from BYU. He's wearing number 9. That's Joe Burrow's number. You're not taking that. But I think that should be the end of the draft. There we go. We will take a look at the draft recap real quick. We drafted 76, 73, 67, 66, 64, 60. So not awful, if I'm being honest. To me, that's not crazy bad. Let's adjust the roster a little bit too. I want to look at the different positions for a linebacker and see what we can do. So Henry, okay, that was actually a pretty solid pick. He's our new starter, and Owen's going to be a great pick too because he's starting for us. That's insane. Right at linebacker, Eric Wilson's still there. I might try to move. I might try to take Logan and put him at right, just to see if his overall goes up at all. But I don't think it will. Let's try it right here. Why not? We're gonna try to see if moving Logan is gonna make him any better. I think I'm doing this the wrong way. I think you can move that a different way than what I did. But it's 74. Okay, so we're actually gonna take that and run with it. Take that to the bank. And we're just going to advance our week. See maybe free agents or anything. Returning from injury. Trey Hopkins. Wow, he's back. He was out for that long. But he's not even our starter anymore. We got our boy Ted. let's take a look at the team. First, we're going to simulate to the regular season. I'm excited to see how it actually looks looking at it right now. Going through one off season, I feel like we changed a lot, but at the same time, I don't think we changed a lot. I don't know. Set the goals. Let's make it to the playoffs. Let's just be aggressive, but not too aggressive, you know? Let's check it out real quick. We've still got Joey B, as you guys all know, the GOAT. 86 overall. That's not bad at all. Jamar, Tyler Boyd, Auden Tate, T. Higgins, a great receiving core, honestly. And then when you look at the linebackers, Tariq Cohen got hurt, so that's definitely not ideal. Oh, 6 weeks. Fantastic. O-line looks much improved, if I'm being completely honest. I love that for us. Tight end still a sore spot. Definitely maybe should have addressed that. But linebacker, I think, looks a lot better. Tack McKinley, that looks great too. Trey Hendrickson just looks like a bad signing right now. Probably going to have to cut him because of how much money I'm assuming they have the Bengals giving him in the game. So we're going to have to mess with that. But right now, linebacking core looks a lot better. I really think this team should be better going into the season. So we're going to do our upgrades real quick, make sure everybody's looking good and great. And then we're going to simulate to midseason and then stop a little bit early so we can make some trades and make some stuff happen. Okay, we're going to stop right there. Oh, no, I stopped it too late. Week 8. Oh, we just got in a boat. Oh, losing streak. Oh, no. Okay, we're 3-4. Okay, that's actually not terrible. We're going to upgrade all the guys. I just missed the trade deadline, so that's definitely not ideal. I just messed that up. I can see who's a free agent and see what we can sign to kind of bolster what we've got going on. But right now, that's not terrible. I might change up some of the playbooks again just to try to see what I can do there. But so far, it looks good. We look relatively healthy, knock on wood. Hopefully that doesn't change. But so far, actually, I like what we're going on here. I think what we're going to do is change the playbooks, and I think that should maybe help. I know a lot of people do that mid-season to try to change and bolster what they got going on. So we'll go schemes. I don't know what's the good one. Let's go Rams. I feel like we should probably change our defense too. Let's change this to I normally use the Giants. So let's go to Judge. I kind of want to look at stats real quick so far in this season, just to see what's going on. Joe Burrow is 14th in touchdowns, 23rd in passing yards. That's not great. Joe Mixon's running the ball a lot, which also I don't love. Points scored, we're 11th. We need to score more points. I think that's the main thing. Points allowed, 30th. Does that mean we're good or bad? I don't remember. Offensive yards, we don't move the ball enough. That's definitely what we need to do. But I feel like we have the right pieces to do that, honestly. So again, we're going to sim to the playoffs right now and to see how we end off the season. 3-4 is not bad, especially considering last year it was 1-6 or something. So hopefully this is better. We'll see. We'll be able to see if all of our guys are signed, if we actually made the playoffs or not. We made the playoffs. We are a wild card team right now. We're playing the Chiefs. That's not ideal. We're going to upgrade our guys, see how we ended up pulling that off at the end. That seems great. We'd love to see that. We're 9-7. Steelers are 5-11. We actually love that. Let's look at the stats again. Joe Burrow ends it with 33 passing touchdowns. Wow, from week 8. He went to 11-33. Joe Mixon with 1,370 yards. Second point scored in the league. Wow. 12 touchdowns for Jamar Chase. He is playing out of his mind right now. Just absolutely insane. We're probably going to trade some guys for picks in this offseason, but so far so good. Let's just simulate 1 week at a time to see if we can actually get past the Chiefs. I highly doubt it, but we win 27-21. Let's go. What a game for us right there. Joe Burrow probably had the game of his life. I want to look at the stats. You know, it's not every day you beat the Chiefs in the playoffs. Like, come on now. I don't even know how I go about looking at that. It's not league history. It's not stats either. What am I doing, guys? I don't even know. I'm just ecstatic. It's probably schedule. It's schedule. So we're in that standings. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. You guys are seeing me look like a schmuck, but I'll know better next time. We end up winning the wild card. That's insane. I want to look at the box score. How did everybody play? Joe Burrow threw 2 tutties, 285. That's what you love to see. What about rushing? Cohen had a game for us, man. Wow. Let's go. We love to see that. Beat the Chiefs. But now we play the Bills. Bills are kind of a dark horse team this year, especially with Josh Allen playing the way he did. They look great. So can we make it to the AFC Conference Championship? No, we lose 24-20. That sucks. Definitely hurts. But Jamar Chase all the way up to probably an 87 now, which is awesome to see. We love that. Looking down all the practice guys got signed. Contract extended. Okay, good for our guy Zach. Good for him. But let's advance. We probably should just go straight to the Super Bowl at this point. Joe Mixon got hurt again. That really does suck. He just keeps getting hurt in these. It just happens. We got to renegotiate. We got our boy Jesse Bates up. We definitely want to keep him locked down. He's insane. Not only for the Bengals, we're going to try to get him for 6 years, probably. I just want to get him for as long as possible, so that is never going to be a position we have to worry about. Again, Will Hernandez again. I want to re-sign him. These guys are going to cost a lot. Sam Hubbard, probably got, I think I'm going to let walk at 79 overall. Hasn't moved at all. Darius Phillips, probably going to let him walk too. Auden Tate. See, some of these guys I'm going to have to let move. I think everybody here I'm going to have to let move. I don't think I can trade them either, which is the unfortunate part. That's something I got to get better at when I keep doing these franchises. The Bucks win 3. They've won 3 Super Bowls in a row in this. This is kind of insane. But yeah, that's not ideal. I gotta stop simulating early so I can see who I can get rid of and try to move some guys, because that's not ideal. We're gonna lose some guys here that I could have traded for picks, and I know that that's a big thing in a lot of these franchises. But let's try to sign some free agents now. We got not a lot of cap space. Devontae Adams, a 99 overall. Sadly, we don't need that position, but that would have been cool. Jair Alexander, what? Cornerback, that would be a huge position that we could do. And he's young. Wow, we could do that and kind of see what happens. But that would be interesting. Wyatt Teller, we do not need guard. Jonah Williams still pretty solid. Right tackle is probably a position we should address. Mike McGlinchey. We're gonna look at signing him probably first. 5-year deal. Yeah, get him till, let's do 3, get him till he's 31. But we're definitely going to throw him out an offer. I think that's better than signing a corner, honestly. We do need a left end, though. So are we going to have to go after Sam? I think we're going to go, let's change it up. Let's go Emmanuel Ogbah. Let's try to change it up. I think this was the best decision instead of going after Jair, because we could have done that. Defense tackle, I still like our depth there. Again, I don't think we're going to keep Tack. He's kind of going at a better rate. Left outside linebacker, I don't think we should worry about yet. Middle linebacker, Owen got to not superstar. I forget what that's called right now, but he's higher than a normal dev, so that's great. Let's look at right. Luke, I think we're going to keep Luke there too. Honestly, corner is a place we should probably try to make a splash at some point. And we're just not going to have the money for Jair right here. We've got our pieces there. Honestly, I like where we're at. Again, we have kicker, we have punter. We've got everything we need right now. Now it's just we've got 10 million burning a hole in our pockets. And who can we get for 10 mil? Wow, a lot of these guys just want so much money, man. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. Zach Ertz would be a fun one. Drew Sample actually went up too, which is kind of nuts. OJ Howard. We're signing OJ Howard. That's definitely going to be our move, and we are going to rock with that. This could be a solid team going into this season. This is probably going to be a longer video. It's not going to be 30 minutes. It's going to be longer than that, so I hope you guys watch and keep enjoying. Mike McGlinchey did accept. He's the only one as of right now, though. From here on, oh yes, so this is where it gets to randos, so that is a little less than ideal. From here, I'm just going to kind of go through and do all of these. I don't know what most people do for their draft boards during these. If they just kind of guess random picks, that'd be tough. So I like to give myself the benefit that I can. I gotta look at signing players because I want to see what guys have accepted or denied. My negotiations. Oh, we've moved down the rankings. That's not ideal. We need Ogbah for sure. So let's try to make it 3 and then 5.5 mil. How much does that move us up? Not at all. Wow, that is unfortunate. Let's go to left end real quick and see if there's anybody else on the market. Well, let's withdraw our offer with Ogbah, and then let's go back after Sam. Let's see if Sam not will take a hometown discount, but let's see if he'll decide to pick with us instead of picking the Ravens, because that would not be ideal if I'm being honest. 98 points. Where does that put us? We are still coming in low. That is insane. What about 4 years? Does Sam like 4? Does he like the security? No. Wow, this sucks because we have to get a left end, because that's just, it's not ideal if we don't get one. So we can't really play without one right now. 104 puts us first. That's great. But I do really want to get OJ Howard too. I think that's going to be would be huge for this offense if I could do that. I'm going to try to get him to 5 years, maybe 4.5 with a $4 million bonus. Where does that end up moving us into the rankings? Number 1. So my negotiations, my signings. Oh, I didn't need to get out of left tackle. Sorry guys, we're learning. Hopefully we get these 2 guys, because I think that really solidifies it for us. Especially since we got McGlinchey. I think McGlinchey was the biggest piece there. 5th-year options, that's fine. We get rejected OJ Howard. He hates us. That's tough. What 5th-year options are we looking at? Jonah Williams. I am going to pick up his 5th-year option. We are going to have to trade some guys at this deadline, but I think 3 seasons is what I'll end up doing in this one. Trying to win it, because I think this is probably our best option. Didn't I just do Jonah? Oh, Chris Lindstrom. Yeah, we definitely... we do want to pick his up, just because we're going to have to. He's a guard, and especially if we can keep him on right here. I think that's going to be good since we're ending this a little bit earlier. And we're only doing 3 seasons because we could do more, but let's just finish out this. I probably should have been a little more selective with who I scouted and who I didn't, but hey, you know, that's going to happen sometimes. Let's look at signing another free agent. We still have a 9 mil. Holy moly. The fact that Devontae, it's just because he's old, really. That's the only thing. A lot of good receivers. I feel like receivers go are still in pretty long. Geno Atkins, damn, still a free agent, man. That one hurts. I want to look at tight end. Max Williams, Hayden Hurst. Maybe Hayden Hurst just as like a depth piece. Try not to just get another guy in the room. So we'll do that. Hopefully he signs, because it's not really because we need him, but just would be, he accepted it. That's great. A nice guy to have. Let's just move on to the draft. I don't care about scouting guys. We're great as is. And hopping into the draft this year, I do not know our pick. The Bears are number 1. I probably should have traded them for the first. We had the 25th pick, so we are back on the board. We're not up front. Here, again, I think D-O-line is probably the way to look, just to try to get guys there. But, man, I don't think there's a lot of talent. Not this year at all. Not any first-round guys there that we should really be looking at. I think receiver is honestly a place where we should look, just because that way we could trade somebody if we need to. Tyler Boyd's getting probably older in this franchise, so we can maybe get another pick somewhere. 7'4", that guy's going to be fast as hell. Let's take Clyde Greenberry from Clemson. 74, 11th in true talent. That's pretty good. Normal dev, which kind of sucks. But hey, that's pretty good at 74 overall to get that kind of a pick. It gives us some more leeway to trade and get rid of some guys at the midway point, or move them for better positions of need. Here, let's try to see if there's any line. Right guard, awful combine. Maybe it's guys that just that are going to be sneaky like that. Tight end, Keith Evans would not be an awful pick if we're looking there. Maybe cornerback's a place we should. We've got pretty good cornerbacks. See, this is where it gets tough. I gotta make the tough decisions. Gotta try to get where I can. I probably should I. I'm gonna draft a free safety because I think we only have one. So Craig Kendricks, 68 overall. That is not ideal. A really bad pick. But when you have Jesse Bates, maybe he can coach him up in the room and make him look a little bit better than he actually is for the number wise. But another wide receiver really high. We don't want a receiver. Maybe we go left tackle, but I think we did that in the last one and it did not pay off for us. Defensive tackle would not be a bad one either. 40-yard dash, don't really think that matters too much for them. Right end could be a decent pick. Let's see, Eddie Franks or Ladarius Akins. I feel like those are my two. Those are going to be my two right there. Let's go with Eddie. Let's go with Eddie. Ooh, gosh, guys, I'm so bad at drafting. This is really tough. You know, Bengal and all them, everybody that does this, they do this so much better than I do. I'm just not good at it. Some guy from Bowling Green got picked. Good for him. Good for him. At this point, man, you're just throwing shit at the wall and hoping it sticks. Here, Micah Hughes does not look very good. I've tried to look at combine stuff, but I feel like that maybe not. It's not the best indicator. Devin Barrington, number 1 40-yard dash. Very interesting to see these guys that are big men just absolutely killing it in the 40-yard dash. Wow, 4.3. Wow, that's atrocious. Another middle linebacker. Let's go him. Another awful pick. This might be the worst draft ever. I mean, if you've seen a worse draft than this, let me know. Let me know that I'm not maybe the worst ever to do this. 7th round, we might just pick some guys that look like they have high upside that don't play positions that we've already drafted today. Mike, I just picked that guy that I just talked shit about. That's not great. So we had a really good offseason, but not a good draft. So that could hurt us in the end. But here, I'm just going to look for the highest scouting grade that's not a receiver. I feel like the receivers always do really great in the combine, and that always throws me off. Anthony Woods. You know, again, a really bad pick. Guys, this is so bad. We're going to get to the end of the draft here and just kind of come back here. Returning from injury. Oh, Trey Hendrickson. Okay, he was hurt. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe he was hurt, and that's why he was bad. But, again, we are not going to sim 10 years. We just want to advance the week to get into the regular season. And we have a lot of returning from injuries there. Okay, that's good. It's good for us. Sim to the regular season. Want to get past the preseason. We are going to be in the season of 2022. Let's see if the Bengals can make the Super Bowl. We've already made the playoffs once. That's great. We're happy for us. We're good, but we want to host the Lombardi in Cincinnati. We're going to set our goals high. We're going for the Super Bowl here. Season 3. It's going to be the last one. Go big or go home. Let's get everybody all ready to go, upgraded. And let's look at the team real quick. Everybody was injured, man. This team is going to be pretty good. 90 overall, Joe. 93. Wow. Jamar Chase is already insane. O-line solid. Hayden Hurst, our starting tight end. That's good, man. That's really good. The defense, definitely. This defense is solid. I'm definitely okay with this. If this team isn't good, I don't know who's good. 59. That's so bad. That's terrible. That's atrocious. That's really bad. But I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. Let's get into it. Sim to midseason. I have to stop it at week 7. Or once it hits week 6, I have to really stop it. So we can trade some guys and see what kind of movement we can do. So week 6. There we go. Yes, I did it right. Let's go. Have cleared my guy. What are we at? 3-3. Oh, that's not great. That's not great. Let's start as backup. I don't want him to get hurt for longer in the season, so let's go from there. Joe Mixon, we're definitely gonna. I think honestly, we're gonna have to try to trade Joe Mixon here. I think we can get something for him right now that's probably gonna help us a little bit more moving on this year. Let's see what everybody's looking at. Because he's a 94 though, man. I think I'm gonna keep him for the rest of the season. Who's a guy that we should probably look to trade? I should probably look to trade Tyler Boyd or T, and it's probably gonna have to be Tyler Boyd. He's probably getting older in his age right now. On defense side of the ball, I'm not sure if trading anybody is gonna do me too much good. Because I feel like if I trade somebody, it's gonna leave me a massive hole that I still have to fill. So I think the only guy I could try to trade right now is maybe Tyler Boyd. But that's just to see. Let's see. T's playing pretty well, man. Let's see what we can get for Tyler. Does anybody have green interest for him? They do, the Dolphins. Ooh, this is interesting. I really want to get a player. I feel like right now, trying to get a player is going to help me way more than anything else. They have a good center. I don't know how much that's really going to change how the team is going right now. Wow, 83, Zach Harrison. That guy looks like a beast. Jalen Phillips looks pretty good too. Maybe we try to trade for a guy like Jalen Phillips. We just had somebody go down. Let's look at his player card. Normal dev, that's not ideal. Let's look at the right. Thomas. Hidden dev. What if we can get him? Thomas, hidden dev. What a name. Ooh, yeah, they do not want to get rid of him. You know, we're just gonna rock with what we got. I feel confident in this team being able to turn it around. And since it's gonna be the last one, I'm just gonna send them to the playoffs and hope for the best. I hope we at least make the playoffs in my last season of this franchise, but I really don't know how this is going to go, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy. This is going to be the last one, so we'll see what we can do at the end of the season with the Bengals. In my rebuild, I probably should have made some more upgrades. We are in the wild card against the Jets, 9-7. I probably should have changed some playbooks a little bit more often, if I'm being honest. I think that's something a lot of people like to do, and I'm pretty sure it does make a large difference. They're 11-5. Wow, look at the Jets go. This division is very good. 2-9-7 and 2-8-8. That's a really solid division. Let's look at stats real quick. Joe Burrow did not really have a stellar season, if I'm being honest. Not anything crazy. Joe Mixon, again, had a pretty nuts year. Let's look at receivers. I don't need to look at blocking. Jamar Chase, insane. Hurst, good. Boyd and Higgins really did not play well. That's not ideal. I'm not really sure if that's a Joe Burrow thing or them. But let's move on. Playing the Jets in the wild card. Let's hope we win. And we lose. The Bengals continue the wild card struggles, and we lose to the Jets, and that sucks. So we get to the conference. We get to the divisional against the Chiefs. No, the Bills last year, and that's as far as we make it, guys. But let me know if you guys enjoyed. I don't really know how this went. You guys will have to let me know. It's going to be a longer video, so I appreciate if you guys stuck around till the end. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment what team you guys want to see rebuild next. If you guys want to see more MUT, if you guys want to see MLB, I don't really know. Just trying to make what you guys might like. So I'm probably just going to add some music over this. Not a ton of jump cuts, edits. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Just let me know if you guys liked it. And until next time, peace out and stay safe.